We're celebrating, what is that the brush? Yes, this new brush, the number 0 Treckle Onyx 8055 script brush. Is that it? I guess. Or is this it? No, that's not it. I guess that's it. Wow, it looks weird. Anyway, it's supposed to be good for writing script, and what we were doing was, if you saw earlier, we made these lines here, the which are supposed to be, I assume, vineyards. And boy, there's vineyards everywhere. I guess let's continue that for a few. I'm gonna try to zoom up. I hope I get in the right place. So, uh, I don't know if anyone can see. They look kind of green, the vineyards, but I'm gonna try to go with kind of the mixture of green, brown, and gold to just get a more complicated, fun color. Let's try that one. And I guess we already sort of did that, but let's see. Oh, that is it, like an actual square there. Should we make that like a square? I don't know. I don't know what we were thinking when we did the uh let's just try that. I don't know. There, yes, okay. Okay, and actually up here that should be greener, but I don't really have the we better just keep going on that. Look how thin and light those lines are. Holy cow, how do they do it? Wow. So when that dries, we can put like a yellow ochre thing in there. And meanwhile, why don't we just grab a green that is pretty faint because, way back there, I guess a green gray. I grab a little of this blue, see if we can go somehow green gray. That looks good, but it should be cooler. So grab some of this cobalt blue here. And this is the time for an important paint stroke. Let's see. Is that green gray kind of sort of right? And what is this white stuff up here? Oh, you know what that is see this the sky through the trees. There's a whole bunch of trees there, and that's the top of the trees. What do you think about that? Wow. All right, well, you know what? I was thinking we wanted to do something else with the sky. The sky is sort of lacking. Let's just try this though, and let's see if we can actually say hi. We're trees up there on the horizon. I don't know if that looks that great. It's okay. I guess I'm going to blot up, whoops, this thing right here, though, just to make it more subtle. Okay, now it's much more subtle. It was looking like a big ink spot or something. That looks pretty good right there. And then as soon as that dries, oh, it's already dry. Let's get some yellow ochre to, well, yeah, so like paint that field and try to activate this yellow. This is called French ochre, I think. And I guess a little bit of red in there would be good. Let's grab that red. Let's come up here and see what we got. Another critical juncture. Let's see. Test the color. Be sure it's lovely. Oh yeah, man. Talk about a color match. Almost exactly there, huh? Okay, here goes. That's too dry. Let's try and just see if we can smear that. No, we don't. Where'd it go? Is that it? Okay, better. Uh, definitely lacks depth, but maybe at a glance it's gonna be fine, who knows? I'm gonna grab the bigger brush here. We got the treacle number 8, and I want to, redefine this grassy area, which is right here, which it just looks like a mess. Well, 7 people here and a thumbs up already. Thanks so much. We're trying to do the, what do you call it? This, 1963 photograph of, I don't know how to pronounce the town. It's Ribbeview, Rib Ribboville in the, um, tit Jesus, can't talk today. Tutorial. It was a tutorial, Alsace is the name of the, it used to be an arrondissement, which is like what they call instead of a state or a county, they call it in France an arrondissement. And so I guess this is right at the edge of Germany and France, and it used to be have a double name, and it was like sort of like linked with Germany somehow. But anyway, that's what I read in a brief history of Alsace. So here I see, I want to just get a green that could be, I like, don't like to have the tutti frutti greens very often, but this one here could, I think, very well be tutti frutti to really make a statement right here. And it's going to come to here. And so good, good. And now I really want to punctuate instead of having like this whole solid thing, and try to work out from this little thing that's kind of like there. It's a little better. And I guess that would be better if it was like gone. Let's see if we can make this gone. All right, now it's gone. And does that look good? Not especially, but moving right along. I guess let's try to get another green right here, like to represent that. And I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. That looks kind of nice. Will this blotch be weird later? I don't know. In a way, I think it looks okay. I'm gonna blot that off. Just blot this little blush. Make it a little more subtle, Okay, that's a little better. And then down here, I guess this one, we want that to connect right there, right? And I don't know about that. And then technically, I guess this is really, uh, that. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get put some dots here and say hi. We're trees, a tree line off in the distance, and that looks okay. And those trees are actually more brown, but I think that looks fine. And then let's blot it to be a little more subtle. Put another dot right there to punctuate. And these look nice. They are a bit on the simple graphic way, but just put some dots in there. Why not? As a matter of fact, why don't we just rub this with the green paint and we get a little mini highlight. Oh yeah, man, look at that. Same over here because this is a big dark. So if we get a little mini highlight, maybe we'll be able to say yeah, we are an area of foliage. And I guess basically we want to say don't look at this too hard. Just you should barely even be looking at that. All right, on here we could definitely build this up a little bit. So let's see. I'm gonna try to go a little darker. Thank you for the other thumbs up. Much appreciated. We got a late afternoon real-time watercolor painting, which is a real rarity. I don't know how I got inspired. I think I got inspired by this new brush that made these super fine lines. Okay, so I wanted to build this up a little. And to start with, I'm just gonna go here because I want to leave a little speckles to really loud and clear say this is where the roof ends and everything else is in the background. And this, I would like to put a little bump right here. Let's see. Okay, good, I guess. Good, maybe. And should we go here? I don't know. And why not? Let's try. And here, I don't know. I guess this is actually distant trees framing the edge of a little field back there. So I don't know if that's great, but now I'm going to try to lean into yellow green. So I'm going to grab some yellow here. Let's see. That's looking good. And then I want to, establish this more with yellow green. And just really trying to get myself a new area here. More, just a stain of yellow green would suffice. And that's starting to look good. Okay. Okay. Then here we just want a little darker. We still have, I don't know, it's a little bit aggressive green, I think, for there that spot. All right, now let's go jump back into the dark green. I don't know if that's really going to stay there. It could stay there for right now. We'll just see in a minute if it's really if it's really our kind of green. Oh, there's a pleasant green gray. So let's see. I want to see about going right here. Let's get the green gray right here too. It's supposed to be giving us some depth and look like it's behind this house church thing. Okay. And this, which I decided is a rooftop. Let's just see if we can come down here and play with that a little bit. Okay, that's fine. And then in front of that is another rooftop, which we didn't actually paint. We made this, which might be that. And here's a triangle, which is supposed to be that, but that's supposed to be an orange triangle. Let's see. I'm gonna see about I think we're just gonna say get some orange. Like see all those roofs are orange. Let's just get some orange and jump into poetic license with the here that I got this color and I want to just put some red to lean into a more of an orange roof thing. That's looking okay, not bad. And I'm just gonna I'll go right here just to, well, that's not really the greatest. And here I'm gonna maintain that, this little, see that little triangle there, I'll hold on to that. And that is not too great. So anyway, but it might be okay, might be successful, I'm not sure. And now I want to get more red. I don't really have a good red happening, but I'm just gonna ignore the lack of a good red happening. I'm gonna put red right here. Not really red, but and then here I'm gonna try to come here, I guess. If we start doing like little lines around there down here to say, hey, we're houses or that kind of thing, then I think this is all gonna come together and it's not gonna look weird and not so great like it does right now. Take this. And then over here, there should be a good roof thing right here. I don't want to go, oh, that looks pretty nice, but We don't want to have too much sophistication up against the edge there. I think right here we can just get a good roof thing happening right there. And probably right here we could get a bit of green activity right here. Where's the triangle anyway? I was looking for this. That was kind of a focal point. I guess that would be this. Maybe. Or I don't know, but I wanted to get, we have that green here and try to get some here. Good. We have one right here. All right. Up here we got it covered, but let's see if we can come down here a little bit. Um, that looks pretty good. This would probably be good if it was much darker. Let's see if we could smear this a little bit. This is supposed to be greenery, but negative space behind that tower, which, I don't like this being a big giant plane, that's for sure, but I, I didn't like it being a miniature compressed plane either. So that is neat the way this is out here, isn't it? Okay. Not what I'd call perfect, but maybe passable. Okay. Well, I can see we're really making some big strides here. I'm just gonna sort of get rid of some of that white. As soon as all that white is like totally minimal, that's when we're gonna try to do details that will make it all come together. Thanks everybody who came by. I think I gotta go to work. Hey, thanks for all those Elizabeth Hawkins. You are the girl. Thank you very much for those comments of positivity. Much appreciated. So I gotta run. I appreciate everyone who came by this chapter of real-time watercolor painting. And we're attempting to do the little village in wine country in France from the 1963 photograph. And here's what we got so far. And that church, wow, that was my first day with the new onyx fine paint brush. And I also got these for my birthday, which is the Gene Haynes All That Glitters Daniel Smith paint set. And everyone have a great Wednesday afternoon. I'll see you next time on Real Time Watercolor Painting.